morning, everyone. I am out of breath already today. I also don't feel very well. Okay, so this weekend I feel like I got nothing done. I was really sick this weekend. Like, I felt horrible. And I thought I was gonna get some kind of reprieve because last week the OB office said that they were sending in a prescription to Walgreens for me of Zofran, so that when my other medication wears off, I could take a Zofran for the evening so I can still work and stuff. Well, either they never sent it or something happened, but it's not there, and Walgreens cannot find the prescription. So I have to call the OB office today and figure out what's going on with that. I also, last Friday this year, got like clogged up or something. It's still clogged up. I got some like ear drops, and I tried flushing it out after the ear drops, and it's still just clogged up. It doesn't really hurt anymore, so I don't know if it's an infection or what's going on, but I can't go to the doctor's office anyway because I don't have the time. So I get to deal with being deaf in one ear again today. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. So all of that happened. Forgot to make the stickers for my planner, which I'm bummed out about, which I need to do that tonight. I did, however, I made a slide for today for their 10 minutes of like power writing, a quick write, and I did make some numbered charts for their math today, and I put them in the dry erase pockets for them to use. I'll show those to you when we get to the school. Because I am teaching math today, I'm teaching multiples, kind of. It's estimating with division, but you have to know multiples in order to do that. And so we're going to use the number chart as a tool to help us figure out the multiples of different numbers. So that'll be good. I think today we're doing the leaf cycle, like the leaf rotations. Finally, I'm gonna be glad to be done with it. It's been like hanging over my head since I got there, and we're finally gonna do it. And I'm glad. And then for writing today, what did I say we're gonna be doing for writing today? We're not doing writing today because we're doing the leaf thing. So I'm not teaching writing today. So I have my math lesson all figured out. I feel like I'm all over the place. Like I feel, and it doesn't help that my ear is the way it is, because it makes me kind of just feel a little more like queasy. Because I feel like it's because I don't have complete balance or something. I don't know. But it definitely makes me feel a little bit worse. So, one thing that I did get kind of planned out is the what I'm purchasing for the baby every month from December to when the baby is born. Because I'll be working, hopefully I'll be able to start working at Vivint again soon, so that I can get some money. I feel well enough at night to do so. I think the good thing is, like, even if I'm feeling well at the very beginning, I can go and I can start, and if it gets to the point where I just can't do it anymore, I have that option of saying I can't do this anymore today, be done. And so I'm gonna be doing that so that I have some hours every day. I'm gonna try to get at least, it doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm gonna try to get at least 2 hours in every day. So, if not all of my hours. So there's that. But like in December, I'm gonna get baby bottles. Like that's my goal. Baby bottles and like pacifiers pretty much. So I'm just trying to slowly get everything that is needed for the baby. Not necessarily wants, but needs. And bottles will be a need. I am planning on breastfeeding, but I have to get the baby accustomed to bottles pretty much right away, because I have, traditionally with my kids, they will go on a hunger strike before they will take a bottle. My youngest, Shane, he took a bottle in the hospital, and that was about it. He did not bottle feed at all. And so I need them to be used to the bottle, because when they are like 2 months old, they're pretty much going to be starting daycare. So I need the baby to be used to a bottle. So bottles are a need. So yeah, all that. And then the month after, it's going to be like the diaper bag, and then diapers. And I don't do disposables. I do cloth, and I sold all my cloth diapers, so I have to start all over, get a new stash, which is okay with me because I'm gonna do it a different way this time. I'm gonna do flats and covers instead of all the fancy diapers that I had before. I'm just gonna do flats and covers, and that's it. So. That was pretty much my weekend. Just gonna park, and then I'll show you guys the dry erase pocket thing. Parked next to somebody's probably thinking, what is she doing? Okay, so dry erase pocket right here. On one side it's a 200 chart, on the other side it's a 400 chart. It's really hard to do the 400 chart, not gonna lie. But it's just in this dry erase pocket so that kids can write on it, and then erase it and reuse it over and over and over again instead of printing off numerous copies of the number chart. So I'll see you guys after school. Bye. Hello. It is now a little past 4:30, so I'm leaving a little late. My host teacher's still there, but she told me I needed to go. Like, I feel so sick. Which means I'm not gonna be working tonight. Oh my gosh, I feel so sick. My ear is still completely clogged. I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna try the ear drops again when I get home. See if I can. I just need it to unclog. So today, math, oh math, it didn't do too well. It was going over all the kids' heads. And so I'm gonna have to figure it out for tomorrow, but we need to kind of move on. But we also have to finish our leaf rotations, like small group rotations tomorrow morning. That should only take about 6 minutes for them to finish those. And then after they're done with the leaf rotation thing, they're going to be able to do, then we're going to go into math. We're going to kind of review a little bit of today's lesson tomorrow. I want to make sure that they get it. Some of it I think is just with practice that they need, but I need them to get it. And then we have to move on to 4.2 as well. Which 4.2 is not going to be as bad because it's just doing like model drawings to figure things out. So I'll be able to do that with them. So it's definitely not going to be as bad at all. So the leaf rotation activity went pretty well today. The kids were just all over the place today, honestly. Like, they just were not on task. And I think that was part of the problem with math. Like, I felt like I needed to stand on top of my head in order for them to get it, like, to do anything, and that's not how it should be. So yeah, then I got a text from my clinical supervisor today, and she's gonna come in to do tomorrow for an unplanned visit, which pretty much that just means that I don't have to submit a lesson plan to her. So she's gonna come in and observe me first thing tomorrow, which means I only have one more observation with her after tomorrow, and then one which is weird because I'm not even like all day teaching yet, and like I only have after tomorrow one more, which would be my final, and she has 2 months to get that done, pretty much, like a month and a half. So I don't know when she's gonna come in again, but yeah, that's just a little crazy to me. And I still haven't gotten my observation notes back from her. She said that she submitted them and that she'll check on it, but yeah, I haven't gotten anything. So I'm hoping that by the end of tonight, I hope she has time to like check on it today sometime to see what happened there, so I can get that, because she's coming in tomorrow and I still have no idea what I need to fix from the last time she came in. So that's fun. But I'm just gonna plow through it. I'm gonna do what I can, do the best I can, and take it from there, one day at a time. So that was pretty much everything. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna rest, and I'm gonna try to get some homework done later tonight because I'm not gonna work because I feel awful right now. But I'm gonna try to get some work done, like homework done tonight at some point. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, everyone. I feel like I'm leaving the house late. It's about 8:30. I don't feel good this morning. I couldn't even eat all my breakfast. Still can't hear out of this ear. I don't know what to do. I don't have time to go to the doctor about it. So I'm just hoping that eventually it clears up on its own, and that one day it'll pop and I will be able to hear again. Until then, I suffer. I didn't get any homework done last night, even though I wanted to. Like, I felt so sick. My husband did run to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription for me, which there's a whole to-do about that. My battery light's flashing. There's a whole to-do about that. But I did get that all fixed and taken care of, kind of a thing. Today I'm getting observed. I hope it goes well. I also need to get through like 2 sections of math. Well, 1.5. I started 1 section yesterday and the kids just weren't getting it. So I need to re-go over it. I think what I'm going to end up doing though is I'm going to incorporate lesson 2 into lesson 1, because lesson 2 is like drawing pictures to figure it out, kind of a thing. It's division, and so it's drawing like arrays to figure it out and figure out the math problem. And so debating kind of incorporating both of them into the one lesson. We also have to finish that science rotation thing from yesterday, because I want to just get that thing done and over with. So yeah, it'll be an interesting morning to be observed. But I will talk to you guys later. And I'll let you guys know after school how the observation went. And hopefully I'll find out how last observation went as well, because like I said, I still have not gotten anything back from that yet, and that's driving me a little bonkers. So I will talk to you guys later though, and see you after school. Okay, it is now about 4:45. We were actually ready to go for a while, and then Dad came into the classroom to get a homework folder and started chatting forever, which isn't good because I was standing, my feet hurt, and I felt really sick, and so it kind of pushed me over the edge a little. So we'll see how tonight, if I make it to work tonight. This past week or so, like really at this time, it's been kicking my butt like really bad. So hopefully I can get this all in before the battery dies. Today we started off finishing our science rotation. My clinical supervisor did come in. I asked her about my last observation. She said that she's gonna have to resubmit it. That she did like contact them, and they said it'll be faster for her to just resubmit. So she has to resubmit all my notes and everything. So hopefully I get those here pretty soon, as well as this one. And then she said that she wants to come in on November 13th probably for my last one, which is about a month actually before I'm done student teaching. But okay, happy birthday to me, November 13th, and I will be getting observed again. It'll be fine, it'll be good. And then we moved on to math, and we kind of reviewed yesterday. They're getting in. Good morning. So my camera died yesterday on my way home, and I can't remember where I left off, so sorry about that. Happy Halloween. It is October 31st. So yeah, let's do this today. Today is gonna be, since it's Halloween, it's gonna be kind of an interesting day, I guess you could say. First, actually, before I even go there, no, I did not work yesterday. I was actually throwing up. I did not feel well at all yesterday. 2, My ear's not clogged anymore. So I can actually hear things, which is amazing. So I can hear, my ear's not clogged, and I'm hoping that was kind of the cause of some of the nausea as well. Is that I like, my balance and everything was kind of thrown off a little bit because your ears, they control a lot. So anyway, today's gonna be kind of a weird day because it's Halloween and there's PAR. And PAR, I don't know what it stands for. I think I put on too much gloss this morning. They're doing what's called like a mall for PAR. So like, I think it's every other month, or I don't know, it's their first one. But they earn the right to go to, like this activity, and it's, every class gets like paid money kind of a thing, like classroom bucks. And so students bring in things from their house that they want to sell, kind of like a garage sale, and then the students can go around and they can buy things from other students. So that is going on today for the students that earned it. We have like 5 or 6 students who did not earn it, so they won't be able to go. So that's going on with that. And then we're going to do Elevate. And then after, so that's pretty much our holes book. So they'll get the lesson on holes. You're going too fast for me. Sorry guys. I have my blinker on and people speed up to try to pass me instead of letting me like come in, especially when like I have to turn, which they don't know I have to turn, but still it's really annoying. Anyway, so we're gonna do Elevate today, and then it's gonna be the Halloween party, and then it's gonna be time to go home. So it's just not a lot of academics going on today. So, yeah. I'm wearing my skeleton shirt. It has like a baby skeleton on it. And like, I'm realizing now, I made it myself. Some of the iron-on did not truly iron on all the way. So it's kind of coming off a little. But hey, it just needs to make it really through one day, so then I'm not gonna wear it again. Well, that's what I kept telling the kids. They're like, what are you gonna be for Halloween? What are you gonna be? I'm like, I'm gonna be a skeleton. And this is how I'm telling my class and anyone at school who cares to know that I'm pregnant. So, and this is actually how I'm telling my family. Still doesn't know. Like my brothers and sisters. I have one sister who knows. And then my dad knows, and then my husband's parents know, but none of his siblings know. And so we're gonna take a picture of me in the shirt today and send it out to our family. And so this is how they're going to be finding out as well. So that's what's going on with that. I still have not gotten my feedback from my last observations. Now I'm waiting for 2 feedbacks. I'm hoping I get them here either today or tomorrow. I know that my clinical supervisor is like super busy. She's in charge of like the play at her school, and they're doing their production next week or something like that. So I understand that's a really busy time, but it would be really nice to get my feedback as well. I really need to step up my game and get my work done though. Like, and I'm not talking my job, I'm talking like my homework done, so that when I am done student teaching, I can be a certified teacher. Like I would have everything submitted to be a certified teacher. So I really need to step up my game and get that done. And I'm really hoping today that I'm not feeling so sick, because the past couple days I've just felt so sick I couldn't get anything done. So I'm hoping I don't feel as sick after school today, so I can get home and get task 1 done, submitted, and start up on task 2. There's like 4 or 5 tasks that I need to do, but like I can do them and they're not super hard. It's just me getting in and doing them is the problem. And then I have to create my online portfolio thing. That actually, and I might not be done with everything before I'm done student teaching, because I might spend Christmas break doing that and submitting that and having it all done. And I really want everything done by Christmas, but you shall see. But yeah, I'm almost done. I only have like a month and a half pretty much left of student teaching, and then I'm done. So, but I'm almost at the school, so I'm going to let you guys go. I will talk to you after school, let you guys know how everything went, how crazy the kids are today, because it is Halloween and like the routine and schedule of everything is completely thrown off today. So I'll let you guys know how that goes down. So yeah, I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Hello. I don't know why I'm so out of breath, but I am. I survived Halloween 2018 in a 4th grade class. I did it. I am so out of breath. So I wore my shirt today. The reaction of some kids were so funny. It was, wait, is that like for real? And I'm like, yeah, it's for real. They're like, so wait, you have a baby in your belly? And I'm like, yeah, I have a baby in my belly. And then they're like, so, like, you're not joking with us? I'm like, no, I'm not joking with you. And it was just so funny, because like I got the 3rd degree, like 20 questions. So like, there's really a baby in your belly? Yes, there is. So it was pretty funny. And then at lunch, Miss Lowry had me stand up, she's like, everyone needs to look at her costume. And then like people were looking at it like, wait, what? And I'm like, yes, I am. And I'm like, surprise, I'm telling everyone. Like, people don't catch on to this, then they just don't need to know. So, I'm going to take a picture and send it to the families. So, we're going to do that. But I have to go home and paint my kids' faces for Halloween. I know none of this is truly like school related, but that's okay. Yeah, I have to go paint my kids' faces for Halloween. I do have my cohort meeting. I did get my feedback for both of my observations, and I got a perfect score on both of them, which kind of surprises me a little bit. I feel like I'm struggling so much more with the elementary school than I did the middle school. Like, 100% honesty here. I'm struggling more. That's not saying I can't do it. Oh, it just means I'm having a little bit harder of a time. But I did get those back, which means I did pass another class. So I'm halfway done with this term, I think now, because I think I just have almost halfway done. I just really need to get my teacher work sample done. Like, I really need to do that and buckle down and get something done tonight. So yeah. Today, I'm trying to think, I didn't really teach anything. I did have them do a quick write this morning about a family Halloween tradition. So something that they do as a family every year. And then some kids wanted to share it, and then they had that mall thing, which I started feeling so sick trying that. And it's funny because like the kids are all going around and buying things. Well, teachers are going around too. Like, some other teachers would come in and get money from the teachers, and the teachers would just hand them wads of money, and the teachers would walk around and buy things from the kids. And so I'm like, what a great idea. And so like, my teacher, she walked around, she bought like a bag full of stuff, just tons of things. And most of it she's putting, like, she's getting some of it for like her grandkids, but some of it she's putting into like a treasure box type thing for like rewards for the classrooms, and she literally spent nothing on it. It was free for her because the students would bring it in and she didn't have to earn the money. Like, she just would use it out of the bank kind of a thing and just go around and buy things. And I'm like, that's clever. That's so smart. And I know that I'll be here for at least one more of those like mall things. So it was just funny. It was very clever. Very clever. And then after that we did our Holes book, which is the Elevate. So we did that. And then they did rewards, which is grammar, and she told me today, as soon as I feel like I'm ready, I can take over that. And so I might be starting to take over the rewards, which is fine. I was just like, okay, so you read it out of the teacher's manual and you just kind of read exactly what it says. She's like, yeah. She's like, pretty much. It's like, okay, I can do that. So I'm gonna start doing that, as well as math. And Holes is almost done, and so I'm probably gonna start taking over the literature Elevate, like that program, during, like, I am going over the speed limit, so y'all can calm down. So I'll probably be taking over the literature, everything, in just like a couple of weeks here, once they're done with Holes. And by that time, other than science, which I don't know if I'm ever really going to be comfortable taking over science at this point, but I will. I'm pretty much teaching all day, so yeah. So I'm getting there. Turn there, let you guys go. So yeah, like I'm getting there, and so it feels good to be getting there. But I mean, let you guys go. Oh, really quick also, anyways, the principal talked to me again today. I got there to school and he called me into his office like, you're not in trouble, I just want to check in with you, see how you're doing. And I was like, well, other than feeling sick, by the end of the day, I'm doing great. And he laughed about it and was like, yeah. I'm like, it's good, it's fine. And he asked me what differences I saw, and I was like, you know, they both had, like, from where I did my observations last year and where I'm student teaching this year, and I was like, you know what, they both have their strengths and they both have their weaknesses, and that's just people in general. Like, that's just how people are, and that's okay. He's like, yeah. And I told him, I was like, I just try to see the positive, and he also said, you know, try to get out and see other teachers teaching and stuff like that. And I told him, like, that's one good thing about WGU, how it gets built into the schedule to do that. So I'm excited about that. And I told him, like, well, I loved being with the teacher that I was last year. This is the first time in my schooling career that I have ever been with a teacher. I mean, other than my last placement as well, like student teaching is the first time ever that I've ever been with teachers that it's not their first year teaching. And so it's really nice to see that as well. Like, it's really nice to see that first year and kind of help each other out kind of a thing. But it's also really nice to see, I don't know, the more mature teaching styles. So, when I'm home, I'll let you guys go so I can get my kids ready for Halloween. We can have dinner. I'm gonna be in my class. So, all that fun stuff. So, I'm gonna let you guys go. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Today is November 1st, and I think I'm gonna start off November in the right attitude. And every day that I vlog on here, I'm gonna say something that I'm grateful for, because it is November. Thanksgiving's in November. So yeah. So I think there's so many things that I'm grateful for, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to share first. I think right now, in this moment in my life, I'm gonna share two things that I am truly, truly thankful for. Is one, the fact, I'm not gonna cry, that I am blessed to be expecting another child. I don't share too often. I know I did on this channel one other time, but my husband and I tried for years to try to have another child. And as soon as we stopped trying, we ended up getting pregnant last month, and then a few days later we miscarried, and I was devastated. Doesn't even cover how I felt. And then to be expecting again so soon after that, like a month after, it's crazy. So I am truly thankful for that. Something else that I'm thankful for, and obviously I'm thankful for my family and everything like that, and I'll get into more details with that later as the month progresses. But another thing that I am truly, truly thankful for right now is the opportunity that I have that I can finish school. I am sure there are so many people out there that wish that they had the opportunity that I have of being able to go to school and finish school and to further myself in life and in a profession that I absolutely love. Not everyone's meant to be a teacher, and so I'm sure not everybody would be grateful for the opportunity to student teach. But I truly am grateful for this opportunity and everything that I have learned in this process, and the growth that I have had in this process is amazing. So I truly absolutely love student teaching. So for today with teaching, actual teaching, I am going to be teaching math again today. I'm hoping that they've gone over like actually like dividing things before in like 3rd grade, because like everything that I'm reading in the lesson, it doesn't necessarily say how to divide. It talks about, you know, placing things in equal groups and stuff like that, but like it doesn't explain like how to divide. There's no like fun easy tricks for dividing kind of a thing. So we'll work with it. But we're learning about another way to write remainders. So instead of putting an R and then like how many are left over, we are learning how to, that was my crayons that just fell, write a remainder in a fraction form. So I will be going over that today, and I have a kindergarten teacher coming in to observe me doing this. And I think that this is the kindergarten teacher that is expecting, and so I think she's observing a few of the student teachers in the building to see who she really wants to, everything's just falling right now, to see who she really wants to do her maternity leave. And I'm not gonna like cry if she doesn't like choose me at the end, especially since a lot of the student teachers that are there have been with these students since the beginning of the year. They have more experience with their class. I am in my 3rd week of being here. I have not been here for very long, and I am teaching, and I'm still getting used to teaching elementary curriculum. I haven't been doing it for weeks and weeks, and I haven't been here since the beginning of the year like the other student teachers have. I've been here, like I said, this is my 3rd week. So if she doesn't pick me because I don't seem as comfortable and if it doesn't flow as well as I would like it to, like, I'm not gonna beat myself up for it, because I'm still learning and I'm still trying to figure it all out myself. Even though my clinical supervisor has been giving me perfect scores, I don't feel like I'm perfect. I'm not. I know I'm not. I'll throw that out there right now. I am not perfect. I am having struggles in the elementary school with teaching the curriculum more than I did in the middle school. I feel like I've just picked it up at like random points, and it's hard for me to do. Anyway, so I'll be doing that. I'll also be going over color coding today for writing at the end of the day, and I think I'm going to be picking up the rewards program, which is like their grammar program. So I will be doing that as well. So I'll have taken over 3 things by the end of the day. So today my host teacher will be doing the Elevate lesson, so the holes lesson, and she'll be doing the science lesson, which is animal classification. So I think I'm the most nervous to take over science because there's not a curriculum for it at all. Like, it's kind of like pace yourself and teach. Like, you have to teach the standards, but there's not a curriculum to teach the standards. So, or maybe there is like a curriculum, but it's definitely not as laid out as Go Math or Elevate. Maybe I should say that. So it's fun, it's gonna be interesting, but here we go. I am here at the school. It is raining. I didn't get to try to find my Christmas radio station, but I was talking the entire time. That's okay. That's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to find my Christmas radio station because I love Christmas music and I want to listen to Christmas music. Because it's November now and I can. So, but I'm going to let you all go and I'm going to head on in, and at this point I have a feeling there's going to be indoor recess. Head in, make sure I have everything kind of prepared and ready to go. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys after school. Bye. All right, it's after school. It is actually almost 5 o'clock, so I am getting out kind of late, which is okay. And I actually feel kind of decent right now, so I think I'm gonna be able to work tonight, you guys. Like, shocker. unless I get home and it's like hits me like a ton of bricks. But right now I'm feeling okay. So math today. Oh joy, joys of all joys. So I'm going over it. It sounds like the kids are getting it as we're working on it together. And then I have them raise their hand like, okay, raise your thumbs up if you get this. If you get the homework right now, you're like, I got this, I can do this. This will be awesome. Most of their hands went up in thumbs. I'm like, yes, feeling good. And I was like, okay, I want you to put your thumb to the side. If you're like, I get it, but I just need a little bit more practice. So maybe with my homework, that'll give me that practice that I need, and I think I'll be able to get it. A few side thumbs. And then I'm like, thumbs down if you're like, this is over my head. I don't understand this. I don't understand it all. And there were like 3, maybe 4 kids with the thumbs down. I'm like, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna start your homework, and I want those kids that had their thumbs down, I want you to come to the back table with me, and we're gonna work on it, and we're gonna make sure that you get it enough that you can get your homework done. So we break off, because I'm not gonna keep teaching the entire class this material if only 3, maybe 4 students are not getting it. I'll take those 3, maybe 4 students, and I will help them comprehend it, give them a little extra time to understand, and then let them do their own thing. The next thing I know, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 kids at the back table. 8 kids out of 24. That's almost half the class at the back table. And I'm like, but you didn't say that you didn't understand it. Like, what's going on here? And some of them were I was thinking they were kind of playing dumb. Like, completely honest here, I felt like they were playing dumb. Thinking that I would give them the answers. Which that's not what I do. I have kids think. I have them work through it. I have them try to figure things out. I don't give them answers. But afterwards, the teacher's like, maybe you should spend a little bit more time like going over it with everyone. And I told her kind of what happened. I was like, that, and there were only like 2 or 3 more problems left of the section to go over. I'm like, we went over like everything else. There was only like 2 or 3 left. And she's like, oh. And I'm like, yeah. And so, yeah. So back not necessarily to the drawing board tomorrow, but I did go through and I checked a lot of homework today because we didn't have any moms coming in to do that the last few days. So I went through and I checked it because I wanted to see how everyone was doing. And for the most part, there's like 5 students that are kind of struggling a little bit, and it's not even like drastically struggling, but it is a little bit of a struggle. And so I think I'm gonna try to work with those 5 students and get them where I need them to be, kind of a thing. And honestly, it was kind of predictable, those students, because it's those students that just have a hard time with math in general. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Excuse my yawn. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then we went over color coding and stuff today. Tomorrow I need to make photocopies of the turkey because they're going to disguise a turkey tomorrow. And then I'll collect it, and then next week they're going to be writing a paper on it. And then the week after, that's when I'm really gonna get into my student teacher work sample. So this weekend I need to like buckle down and really get a few things done for that and get that prepared, so that, because it's not next week, but it's the week after that I'm really gonna start hitting in on that. So I need to get things really buckled down and prepared to get going and hit the ground running with that, so I can get it done and I can get all the information I need, get everything planned out that I need to, so that I can get all those things submitted, so that I can get done with student teaching, pretty much, get done with it. So that's the plan. I'm also gonna be taking over the rewards thing on Monday, And then next week sometime I'm going to be taking over Elevate. And so by that point, the only thing that I would not have taken over is the science. And so I'll have to figure out a time for me to take over that as well. But I am slowly taking over more and more. Like I said, because we're going to be done with the Holes book next week. And so I will be taking over after that, after the Holes book. So that is that with that. I feel I should go. I gotta find a Christmas station. That's what I'm gonna do. Find a Christmas music station. I'll let you guys go, and I will see you guys tomorrow on Friday. So, see ya. Good morning. It is November 2nd. I'll start with what I'm thankful for. I am thankful for my husband. He truly is my rock, my everything. I'm a little down today. I had a scare last night. I was spotting, so I ended up going to the ER. I had an ultrasound, so I saw the baby. They told me that I was like 6 weeks, 1 day pregnant, which I don't see how that's even possible. Whatever. Like I said, I've known for 3 weeks, over 3 weeks now, that I'm pregnant, and you can't get a positive pregnancy test at 3 weeks pregnant, so I don't know. So yeah. The doctor said everything looked fine and stuff like that. Gave me the discharge papers, so I left to come home. And then I looked at the discharge papers, and it says, quite bold on there, you may be having a miscarriage. So they took all this blood, had to give a urine sample, I did this ultrasound. I saw my baby, I saw the heartbeat, and they tell me everything's okay. And then they give me these papers, and maybe it's just something that they have to do. But let me tell you, I don't want to go to student teaching today. I want to curl up in bed and sleep and just make this all go away. I have to teach math today. We're also going to have the kids decorate a turkey, so I need to make photocopies of that. To go into the school and put on a happy face. Because I said this when I was going through this before. The kids don't deserve a teacher that goes in and brings their issues with them to work. It all needs to be checked so that the kids get the best experience that they can, because that's what they deserve. So I need to figure out a way to check all this and put on the happy face and keep going. You guys go. You all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you after school.